So our final speaker for today is actually going to be discussing something that doesn't always get the recognition it deserves. And she'll be talking about her personal experiences on what it means to not always be a talker and sharing her ideas on what it is to not always be a sharer. So we're pleased that she's sharing her perspective with us today. And from Earl of March, please welcome Neha Rao.
Hi. All right, so hopefully you guys aren't too tired from that epic dance battle. I heard it was really awesome. So quick show of hands, how many of you are excited to be here right now? All right. Well, let me tell you something. I'm actually really scared to be here right now. In rehearsals, there were not that many people, I can tell you that much. For anyone here that knows me, you know that I'm a really shy person. So obviously, I do my best to go to extreme measures to try and stay out of the spotlight. I wouldn't have even signed up to speak here today if a friend of mine, the lovely Rhiannon Henkelman backstage, hadn't messaged me on Facebook one day asking, "Hey, do you want to speak at this event I'm helping to organize?" And my initial reaction to that was like, no, like, bye, I'm done. Not really, but I was like, I had trouble presenting my English summative to 30 people in a small classroom. And you're asking me to talk in front of hundreds of people on a stage, under a spotlight. That's really intimidating, and I don't think I can do it. But let me tell you something. Now that I'm here, and now that I'm just talking, I'm really glad she pushed me to do it. But now I'm also starting to wonder, why was I so scared to talk in the first place? Like, why was I so apprehensive? What was stopping me from just jumping into it and saying, yeah, that sounds so cool. I want to get involved. Let's do it. And that's what I want to talk about today. It's that shyness, that introverted nature, that stops a lot of us from doing things that we might want to do, but also how to overcome that in order to reach your goals. So let's analyze the problem. For those of us who feel shy, why do we feel this way? Why do we feel shy? Well, there can be a lot of reasons. But I've found that most reasons can be traced back to one main reason. Does anyone want to take a guess about that reason? Good. Fear is one of it, part of it. Yes? Good. Being judged is also part of fear, which is part of this reason. Anyone else? Yeah? Good. Scared of embarrassing yourself. That's really good. Well, that one main reason that encompasses all of those subcomponents is that we are all afraid to fail. Think about it, let it sink in. We're all afraid of failure. Okay, so we're shy and we don't initiate things because we're so afraid of failure. But I'm here today to ask you a question. Why are we so afraid to fail? Maybe it's because you're afraid of being embarrassed. You don't want your friends to make fun of you. You're scared of being judged. You don't want people to talk about you behind your back, or anything like that. But even if people talk about you, even if people laugh at you, make fun of you, you get judged, you feel embarrassed, who cares? Honestly, who cares? I'm in grade 12, and if there's anything I learned throughout high school, it's that people will talk about anything. At worst, they'll probably just say something like, wow, that was so lame. And then you know what? They'll forget about it. Because that's what people do. And you are all worth so much more than that. A few minutes of ill-informed gossip from anybody does not define who you are as a person. And that is so important. Everyone is so diverse. You saw all of our speakers. Each and every one of us has something so different and unique to offer. And shy people are some of the most creative people around, because we spend all of this time introspecting, looking within, thinking about these different things that a lot of other people tend to overlook. And because of that, we have this different perspective that contributes to insight and innovation. We have so much to offer and bring to the table. And you know, it is such a shame that so many of us let our talents go to waste because we are so afraid to fail. I struggle with this. I know this struggle very well. In class, for example, if I think I have the right answer, I don't raise my hand and I hesitate to speak up because I'm so afraid that my answer could be wrong. And if my answer is wrong, well, my friends are going to make fun of me and I'm going to be embarrassed. And I'm slowly working to overcome that by telling myself that it's okay to fail, by reminding myself that it's okay to be wrong. If you learn from your mistakes, the mistakes become part of your growth as a person and only become your experiences and part of your learning process. Okay, so we're almost there. We've established that failure is not as intimidating as we thought it was, so being afraid to fail should no longer be a problem. Well, how can we work towards overcoming this fear of failure that we might still have? I'm no expert, of course, but I would like to share a few tips with you that I find really helpful. So, first and foremost is to smile more. Smile more, and people are going to want to talk to you, right? Because think about it. Would you rather talk to someone who's happy, who has, like this great positive energy around them? Or would you rather talk to someone like this? It's kind of sad. Leave me alone, I just failed my math test. Right? You'd rather talk to someone who's happy. So stay happy. And smile more, because people are going to want to approach you more. Get involved. Take risks, but take sensible risks. For those of you who are going to be starting high school soon, which is a lot of you, even if you think you're not the most extroverted or outgoing person, but if you have great ideas, take leadership opportunities. This is very important because there is so much that I wish that I'd done in high school, but that I didn't do because I was so afraid. Talk to new people. Stay curious, and stay open about being curious. These are some of the best ways I know to break out of your shell. And if, for whatever reason, at some point you doubt yourself, just remember that failure is only temporary, and that only by pushing your limits and breaking out of your shell can you ever hope to achieve great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Neha, for showing us that you don't always have to be loud to be heard.